Today's topic is one I get asked all the time. Is my child clumsy? And the truth is, clumsiness is just a part of growing up. But sometimes it's the way your child shows that they need a little help with how their body moves. Clumsiness can look like walking into stuff, falling on toys, tripping a lot, and all of it can seem harmless at first. But if your child is noticeably clumsier than the other kids their age, or is not improving over time, it might be worth taking a closer look. One way to spot the difference is to compare how one's child handles the movement challenges, like running, climbing, or jumping, compared to their peers. So what causes true motor delays or coordination issues? I'll show you the most common root causes of clumsiness with the kids we work with and what they look like at home. Let's talk about what actually might be going on beneath the clumsiness. These aren't just guesses, they're patterns that we see all the time in pediatric PT. Here are the main 4 problems that kids with clumsiness have: weak core muscles, poor coordination, low muscle tone, and sensory integration issues. Let me show you what these actually look like in real life and how you could spot them without even stepping into a clinic. Weak core muscles can make it hard for kids to stay upright while sitting, running, or climbing. You might notice your child leans or props themselves up on furniture even when sitting on the floor. And if your child looks uncoordinated, like they're a beat behind everyone else, that's something I would watch too. Some kids struggle with timing and rhythm. Their eyes and body don't always work together fast enough, which can make sports or even simple catch games hard. And then there's low tone. It's not about strength, but it's more like how ready the muscles are to activate. Kids with low tone often look floppy. They avoid movements that require effort, and you might notice they get tired faster or move slower. Now that you know why your child might actually be clumsy, let's go over what you could do to support them. You don't need equipment, gym, or timing. Just a few simple ideas done consistently. Exercise 1. Bear walks. Bear walks build core strength and coordination at the same time. They're great before school, before bed, or any other time your child needs to reset their energy. Personal tip: some kids actually like to pretend to be animals, so make it part of like a zoo game or an obstacle course. And if they resist, just do it with them. The modeling helps. One of my favorite ways to build balance and timing is making your hallway into a game zone. Exercise 2. Tape line walks. This works coordination, posture, and rhythm all at once. My personal tip is to change it up. Add turns, make it a lava floor game, or add puzzle pieces to the end of the line. The more imagination, the better the engagement. And if your child struggles with crashing into things or moving too fast, here's a great one. Exercise 3. Slow obstacle crawls. Set up a few couch cushions and pillows. Have them crawl over, around, and through, but slowly. It teaches controlled movement and body awareness. Personal tip: you could ask them to carry a small toy in the back to turn it into a don't drop it mission, which naturally slows them down and improves focus. So what happens if your child starts getting frustrated? Maybe they know that they're not as coordinated as other kids, or maybe they're avoiding things like running or sports. That's a really important moment, and how you respond can shape how they feel about movement for a long time. It's not just about balance or strength, it's about confidence. If your child avoids movement, it can lead to feeling left out or unsure. Encouragement matters much more than correction. Personal tip: instead of saying don't fall, say you're getting better every single time. Kids need reasons to keep trying, not just do it again. Now let's talk about when it's time to get outside help. And don't worry, this is not about jumping to conclusions. Here are some signs that we look for when deciding whether a child might benefit from physical therapy. Remember, these don't mean something's wrong, it just means it might be time for a closer look. And one last thing, schools don't always pick up on movement issues right away. Most focus on speech, behavior, or academics. But physical movement matters too. If your child is clumsy and is struggling in school, don't just assume it's attention or motivation. Movement and learning are deeply connected. So here's the bottom line. Clumsiness is often just a phase, but sometimes it's a signal of something deeper. With the right attention, play, and support, you could help your child move with confidence. If you find this video helpful, as always, like and subscribe. I'm working to make professional care from physical therapists free online.